In this video, I will be demonstrating how to set up the low-volume electrochemical cell for the ferrocyanide experiments. The first part we have here is our low-volume electrochemical cell and the corresponding lid, which we will screw onto the top of the cell. And then the important thing to see here, and it's already lining up well, is that the slot on the lid lines up with the slot on the bottom white part of the electrochemical cell. Right now they're already lined up pretty well, but if they don't, you can twist the bottom of the low volume cell to make sure that these two slots are lined up, just like this. Next, we will fill it up with our electrolyte. Here I just have a beaker of water. In your experiment, you will be provided with the ferrocyanide electrolyte solution, and we will use a pipette to fill it up. So, filling up the pipette with our solution, we will put the pipette all the way into the cell and fill it up. You will need approximately 2 to 3 pipettes full of electrolyte. This is how it now looks in the cell. You can see that it is not completely filled up. We just want it to be, we want to make sure that the slot at the bottom is completely submerged. Now we can put away our electrolyte, and now we will prepare our electrode. For this experiment, we will be using 2 different electrodes. One is the gold electrode, shown here, and the other is a carbon electrode. The electrode is slotted into this piece here. For the gold electrode, there's nothing else you need. You just need this gold electrode, which is slots in to this piece here, just like this. For the carbon electrode, however, you will need both the carbon electrode and this piece here, which is a spacer. You will need to line up the spacer and the carbon electrode and slide it into the top part here, like this. Other than this step, all other parts are identical for both the gold and for the carbon electrode. So now that we have our electrode slotted into the top part of our cell, we will look at our cell, and we will see that this screw on the bottom of the top lines up with this hole or this divot here on the lid of our low volume cell. And we will just slide our electrode all the way in through this top slot and press it down to make sure it's all the way in there. And then we can see here that the electrode is now submerged in our electrolyte. And at the top here we have 2 ports where we will take this part and we will plug this part into this port, like so. This, then the USB of this then gets connected to this circuit board here. And you want to connect it to the part of the circuit board that says 3 electrode. You can see I'm plugging it in here. And now your cell is completely set up. Refer to the picture in your experimental handout for how to connect the potentiostat to this circuit board.